Glad to be here.
All right, wonderful. Let's get straight to it. This is going to be quite interesting. What do we have here?
Okay, so what we have here is basically a digital blood pressure monitor. We have the upper arm digital blood pressure monitor here, and this is a wrist blood pressure monitor.
I have never used this before.
Okay, I see.
I have never even seen this before. I never knew there was a wrist.
There is actually.
What is the difference between the wrist and the upper arm?
Okay,
monitor?
this from the name upper arm. So this actually measures from the upper arm.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the very common one, and this measures from the wrist. So this is usually recommended when you do not get your cuff size, because this is a cuff, when you do not get your cuff size to use for this upper arm. Because sometimes we have people that have a very large upper arm.
Okay.
They are on the big size. Yes, and this actually cannot go round. And they can't even find their size at all, because even when you go to the market to buy the extra large sizes, they probably don't find their size. So it's better to just go with the wrist blood pressure monitor and use this too.
All right. No. Have you ever done? Is it both readings? Are they in tandem? Have you ever done both readings on one person and both of them give you the exact same
exactly.
thing?
Correct.
The exact same thing.
Exactly, because most people usually discredit the use of this wrist BP monitor.
Why so?
Because they do not understand the technique or the modality in using this.
Okay.
They feel it's actually the same way you use the upper arm, you use this, and that's not true.
All right, just before we go into practicals here, why is it important for anyone to have a blood pressure monitor?
Yes, it's actually very important for you to have a blood pressure monitor at home for early diagnosis, majorly. Okay. Because one thing about blood pressure monitoring or blood pressure generally is that it doesn't give sign. Hypertension doesn't give sign. And when your blood pressure is actually going high, you might not know. There is no sign to it until when it actually gets to the critical stage. That's when you start noticing signs. And at that time, by the time you get to hospital and check, sometimes they might just tell you they have to put you on bed rest because you are critically, the level has gone very, very high. You are like hypertensive, at that hypertensive level. So before you get to that stage, it's always recommended or advised that you always check your blood pressure by yourself at home. So that's very, very important.
I need bed rest now, Lamide, the way this thing is going now. Okay, let's get straight to it, yeah? Let's see, how do we set this up and how do we get to start using it? And
I'll make a demo.
So I just wanted to mention, a lot of smartwatches these days avail you. I don't know, how accurate are smartwatches with checking, because I know it can check the heart rate, blood oxygen and all of that. Sure. How accurate are smartwatches?
They're quite accurate as well. As long as the wrist BP monitor is accurate, then your smartwatches are also accurate.
Okay, all right. So let's set it up.
So I want to use the wrist BP monitor as an example because majority of us are familiar with how to set
with this one. Okay,
yes.
okay.
So I would want to work with this.
Okay, let's go.
So what you just do is to
now this
fix in your batteries.
I never knew about a wrist BP monitor, and this is the first time that I'm seeing this. So any of them, you can get any of them at home. Either this one or this.
Depending on your preference or your peculiarity.
Oh, okay,
so
wonderful,
you switch this on.
And then I know that in a lot of pharmacies and chemists now, you can just go and have a free blood pressure check.
Yes, exactly. You can actually do that. You can do that just strolling. It's actually free in most pharmacies.
Yeah.
So, but what you just do is, it's just important that you have it personally on your own because sometimes you don't have the luxury of the time to go to a pharmacy to check it done.
Okay. Yeah. Then it might just be a case of being too late.
So if you're using this, you have to face up.
Okay, face up?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I think the battery is bouncing. So you face it up and you strap this around.
Thank God this one is wrist. I go hide down with it in day high.
Make sure at least your finger can go through the cuff.
Okay, so you don't make it so tight.
It won't be so tight.
Okay.
And it should be like half an inch above your
wrist.
Yes. Okay. And once you wear it this way, make sure, another thing is to make sure that you're wearing it on your left. It has to be on your left hand.
That's on your left.
Whatever it is, yes.
Why?
Because your heart is on the left.
Oh!
So you have to actually wear your wrist BP monitor on either the wrist or even the upper arm. It has to be on the left side of the hand. So it has to be on the left. So once you wear this, you take the meter across your chest because it has to be close to your heart. So you do something like this. Sorry, I have to. Yeah. Okay. So you take it like that, and you press the on button. So once you click on the on button, it reads automatically, and then you get your results.
The way my producer is looking at me, Francis is just looking at me. Francis, will check your own now. And after this one, now, how long do I hold it like this?
You look at the screen, it will beep, and then you see the results. The result flashes on the screen.
Which screen?
On the screen of
okay,
the,
on
the screen of the monitor.
It has not beeped, so I should still wait?
Yeah, so it will just come up. So, and that's...
Wait, they say I should not talk. I'm not supposed to talk.
No, you're not supposed to talk, actually, yes. So we're not supposed to talk, and you should be in relaxed mode.
Okay,
it's
so
because this is an interview session, that's why we have to talk.
So bear with us, let her talk. Me, I'm not talking now.
So that's, you're just going to get the results after that. So, I think that should be fine.
It's fine?
Yeah, the battery is not coming. The battery.
They say my heart did not make the battery to work.
So we can actually use this.
Okay, let's use this one. Let's try this one.
The battery is down.
Don't worry. One day, all the voice in this thing will bring them out. People will hear how it is going on.
So,
you know.
Work with this one.
But this is me. Probably the batteries I give to her, not another way. That's on me. That's on me.
Okay. So.
Okay. All right. This one has. So this one can either be your left or your right. Right?
It has to be the same left.
It has to be the same left. Okay. All right. So let's try this one. So this
battery, if you can get a smaller battery that is new.
Okay. What size of batteries are these?
This very small battery.
Oh, the very small batteries.
Yes.
Okay, if it's possible that we can get it, then we'll try this one. But if not, yeah, let's go with this one. Those are bigger batteries.
Yes, these are bigger batteries.
All right.
So with this, you take off your sleeve.
Yes,
you have. You're checking from the upper arm.
The sleeve is tight too. I go commercial.
You take off, the actual sense, you have to take off your sleeve. So for us to have accurate, you still get your reading, but it's not going to be as accurate as...
but let's just for the sake of now, let's just manage it like this. Let's just manage it like this so that we'll just to show.
So this point has to be parallel to batteries.
Okay.
So you start the machine.
Can I talk for this one?
No, you can't. Just going to take a few minutes and then it's decreasing. Well, that's quite high.
It's high?
Yes, it is.
So you see, I need bed rest. What do you want to see? I don't see anything.
That's quite high.
This is quite high. But we'll check it again. We'll remove this something because maybe the something is not. But, all right.
It's 151.96.
Okay.
So that's very high.
That's very high. Hey, we'll check them again. This thing, while I remove the cloth, the thing will give us more accurate reading. All right, but thank you so much, Doctor.
It could be the fact that you are in work mode.
Oh, yes.
And all of that. So
yeah, because I've had times where I've checked it and then you just check maybe a few minutes.
So it's actually best you even check in the morning. When you just wake up in the morning, it's always good to have the first check should always be in the morning. And it's always most accurate at those times. Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. We'll take a time out now. Just stay with us. We'll be back with the rest of the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right. Well done.
Thank you.